This three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. Division rivals do battle next. Joe Ross, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Into the box, Nick Williams. First pitch on its way. Softly hit out to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Stepping in now, Saison Hernandez. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he grounds one briskly to short. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Aaron Nola is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hard to be any better than he was in his last one. How about his CG in a 2-hitter? He was in complete control from beginning to end. It'll be fun to see if he carries that over into this one.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
The 1-1 home. It's a swinging strike on the slider. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think this team really needs Ryan Zimmerman to turn it around. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Hoskins is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We are still scoreless. So now Carlos Santana, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Maikel Franco. Number 11 for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. Here comes the first pitch. This is flared out towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 8, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Michael Taylor. The ability again to play center field, both corners, to go get the balls in both gaps and have a strong arm.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Aaron Nola, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Philly. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Guys, we're in the heart of the season now and watching what's proving to be a fierce division contest. The Phillies currently holds on to the top spot, but their opponents are hot on their heels. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's a high pop-up. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hoskins waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Michael Taylor.
So digging in now, Michael Taylor will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Up next will be Nick Williams, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Leadoff single to start the 3rd right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right
now. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Taylor at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
The batter.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos Santana.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 197 in his career. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Into the box now, Michael Franco.
The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Zimmerman is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Towards second. And this is taken for the out. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Phillies 6 and the Nationals nothing. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Hit back up the middle. Crawford has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
In now, Odubel Herrera, lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Into the box, Nick Williams. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Turner gloves it. A bare hand for 1. On to first. And how about that double play? Wow.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Brandon Kinsler answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez, as he rips it on the ground to second. Murphy's got it, and how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Philadelphia is on top, 7-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Herrera's there, one away.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Eaton 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2 sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez comes up with it on to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Washington. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. First pitch on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. This game's had an aura of intensity that you rarely see from a mid-season matchup.
You know, D-Row, 1 game doesn't make a season, but boy, when you're in second place and you're looking at the target right in front of you, this is a good way to get a game started. This is a game they feel like they should win.
Yeah, I feel like it's a huge confidence boost when you come in and lay the wood on someone like this. Mentally, You know you're capable of it from a pitching standpoint and a hitting standpoint, so this is a nice game.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So now Carlos Santana, lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Despite their proximity in the standings, the Phils have looked like the superior team in this one. Guys, do you see this race staying close down the stretch, or is this a sign of things to come?
You know, D-Row, this isn't a must-win kind of situation near the halfway point of the season, but this is kind of where you find out if you're a contender or a pretender.
And you're setting the tone for what your front office is going to do come trade deadline. I mean, we're not at the beginning of the season right here. There's moves that can be made that can put you over the top if you continue to play well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Eaton is under it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're still in control, 7-0. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Took something off the curveball there, 76 miles an hour. It's 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
This is flared out towards second, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 3.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. At the plate, Michael Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now at the plate, Brian Goodwin, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. In there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming, here it is. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Digging in now, J.P. Crawford, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Turner has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Nola. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Popped him up. Turner ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. 1 left for Philadelphia, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Here's another 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 0-2 once more. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chasing after it is Hoskins. 1 down.
The pitcher, number 21, Brandon Kinsler.
Bryce Harper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 34, Bryce Harper.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. The average coming in at .332. 17 home runs, 56 runs batted in. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1 out, nobody on. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hoskins looks up. Gone! Solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 18 for him on the campaign, and they're now on the board, though still well behind. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So he's into third with his 6th 3-bagger of the year.
Yeah, and that tells you what kind of an offensive player he is. Very good at hitting the ball on the line, and obviously he's got some decent wheels on him too.
Now batting, Adam Eaton. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Looking at his career totals, Eaton is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Shoots this one over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Digging in, Daniel Murphy. A fly out and a single for him so far. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 2. Back here at Nationals Park. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Sean Kelly is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Goodwin, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez as he lifts it in the air to right field. Taylor is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Taylor. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, the 198th of his career, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 9 and the Nationals 2. So stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. Takes this the other way to right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Michael Taylor. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Eaton is right there. One down. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Striding into the box, Aaron Nola. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Some good pitching, some good hitting. It all adds up to a 9-2 ball game as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap of our game to this point. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Up next will be Nick Williams. And he puts it on the ground to second. Murphy has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And a fastball just a bit high. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez scoops it up, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Herrera. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Howie Kendrick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Howie Kendrick.
Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Trey Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pop high in the air. Santana is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. On to the 9th inning from our nation's capital. It's now 9-3. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Ryan Matson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Saison Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Carlos Santana will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First delivery to him on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this is off the fence now, out near the Washington bullpen. 1 run is scored. Here's a 2nd runner around 3rd. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He swings and grounds it to short. Turner fields it cleanly, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready for another shot now, Jorge Alfaro. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.